Your mind feels very clear right now. I am sensing somebody who has overcame an inner demon. An inner demand almost is what Spirit wanted me to say. It's like you demanded whatever force that was trying to harm, confuse, drain, manipulate you, both externally and internally, to be released, to be realized where it truly stems from. You went through the next part of your evolution in your spiritual journey. There comes a time in spiritual work, and you know what? You guys could be seeing it actually with some current readers and etc. who have been kind of like shifting away from spirituality. I can't think of any one specific person on my mind regarding their name. To be quite frank, I tend to stay away from those types of messages, people, etc. I try to make sure when I do my readings that I'm focused on you and not what's going on in the world. But something that's been some very big shift, and I feel it's very important to address, is there are a lot of people who have considered themselves spiritual leaders who had to face within, and also not just spiritual leaders, a lot of different people, okay, that have had a moment where they had to see truly their inner demons. To face that fear is not easy. And what a lot of people tend to do is, and maybe someone here needs to hear this, because you must know you're not on the wrong direction. You must know that you don't have to shy away from your work. You have not opened up a spiritual door you can't handle. A lot of people, when they get to this part of the journey, they start questioning, am I doing the right thing? Have I been following something that's wrong? And I'm not talking about following one specific creator. I am not talking about one religion. I am not talking about one set of spirituality. This is collective. Certain people who cannot face that demon will try to find and go away to a organized religion, a mindset that makes them think again the power is outside of themselves. That fear, that demon wants you to believe the power is only outside of yourself. You have overcame this, and Spirit wants you to know in this next part of your life, you can actively see when either the experiences of your past and your fears are manipulating energy, and when others around you are manipulating energy. If you want to do something in this world, there's always going to be risks. And that means putting yourself out there. That means not being afraid to speak your inner truth. That means you have to face your yin yang. You are not alone. You are not on the wrong track. You have embraced what really had to be acknowledged and cemented in you before those next journeys stepped forward to you. But here's the thing I'm feeling, I'm hearing about you. You've already had a new opportunity regarding your career flourish in your life. Collective Spirit tells me to let you know also, if this is your reading and you haven't received a new job offer, a new opportunity, a promotion, you are right there. I wouldn't be surprised if it happens today. I wouldn't be surprised if it happens before the weekend's over. Or whenever you're watching this, because these are timeless. You had to reclaim your energy. I feel that you have fallen back in love with your purpose in life. I feel somebody that sees actually how divinely protected and guided and has been reminded of when you have the courage to face and wake up and not shy away from this world, not shy away from that mirror, what actually gets to happen in your timeline. What you're sending out right now, you are literally, as we speak, in a form of, I want you to picture yourself going on a road trip, okay? And you have already packed your bags. You've been taking time instead of packing all last minute. You're really allowing yourself to be present and conscious about every action. Not rushing, not feeling like you have to push things off. You're getting in motion. And the part of your journey you're at right now is when you're packing everything into the car. Your anticipation, you know you're prepared. You know that the journey has another spot that's about to start, but you're excited for it. You're prepared for it. Spirit is letting you know. Before this summer is over, your money in your bank account is going to be 10 times multiplied than you've ever seen before. Before this summer is over, you will have opportunities that change your life. You cannot be afraid. Or let's put it this way. You can embrace that fear is there and where it stems from, but not let it stop your opportunities. So let's speak into existence what Spirit is showing us is the next evolution in your career, in your purpose. You're a very charming person. And when I state that, I don't mean a charmer in a state of talking to people or in situations to get what you want. Your charm is authentic and honest. Your charm is felt through people that also have the same spiritual abilities and stuff as you. Something I'm seeing through their eyes is our eyes are the window to the soul. And you can be high vibrational, vibrant, and actually inwards going through so much pain. And even though your actions and everything are being high vibrational and honest, another worker, spiritual worker, another light seer will look into your eyes and see that actual inner despair and how you're not allowing it to creep out into this world. Do you understand? That is why you're meant to be a leader. You're not meant to be led by others. You're meant to be the leader. The only individual energy that is meant to completely lead you and you surrender to is Source, is Spirit, is God, however that resonates for you. Spirit is letting me know that you've entered a time where your openness to get to know others is key in your networking, is key in these new opportunities. There's been an energy that you had to have heard that. You've had to hear that. It has not rained all day here. There's an energy of somebody that's been watching you from afar that has a great opportunity for you, sees your optimism, sees the power of your influence, and feels like you are the one I've been looking for. These are collective takes will resonate. So this could be about being a face of something. This can be about a leadership role. This can be about having to just trust that you know what you're doing and that you can make quick decisions but not rush them. I see Spirit has, or maybe even the energy of like, so I see go with me here, optimistic teasing. Like Spirit has given you nuggets of knowledge or little signs that this is happening. Or even that, in the actual career or opportunity, interview, however this resonates, they tease to you, hey, we are interested. It may take time. We may have to look at others, etc. But we are going to contact you. We are interested. However this resonates, I am telling you. Spirit also wants me to acknowledge that you've picked the right flower. A little bit of a switch to a different topic, but still connected. Who you choose to share yourself with, mainly romantically, but also anybody who's part of your inner circle, will completely affect your timeline. And what I am seeing is Spirit is saying you are building a power in masses. That the person that you're with, if you're with somebody right now, they have your back. You're going forward together, and there's just a deep influence that you're meant to give this world. You have to have a docking station. You have to have another leader by your side. There's somebody that the opportunity they're going to give you is going to have to take you, most likely for most of you, completely out of your comfort zone. A lot of you, I see actual travel will be necessary. And it's going to be a big leap of faith. But Spirit's like, we're giving you this energy, we're giving you this clarity because it's meant for you. And you are protected, you are guided. And for that next step to happen, you had to be able to face those inner fears of trusting yourself. Of trusting and I don't mean this in a woe-me mindset. This really comes from a lot of trauma within you. Nobody that you are letting in that inner circle is there to destroy or manipulate you. I feel so much hypervigilance in the beginning with these new friends, co-workers, business partner, however this resonates. Just an instant like, oh, I can accept, I trust, I'm confident. But then, as time goes by and the mind starts to wonder and it becomes like cemented into that this person has acclimated into my life, into my energy, that's where your trauma actually starts being activated. Because that's the time. It's always easy in the beginning with people. That time that you are in right now, this not middle gray area, but this getting in the car to go on the road trip, you're going to be tested. Give me a second. What I'm seeing right now is you have a way of being able to just take the words out of people's mouth. Your power is very seducing in a way. And what Spirit is saying within this dynamic, within what's about to happen in your life, it's about using that energy not to manipulate in a sense of manipulating freedom of will of others or anything like that, but use that power for good. Use that influence for good. Use that ability to be the hero in your life. Challenge in others what they have felt and thought things like the way things were supposed to be. You're destined for financial, spiritual, physical fulfillment, freedom, abundance. You have to tell the universe. You have to continue to tell the universe. You must know that there is nothing you need to do right now to be deserving of all of the opportunities that are coming other than breathing. Every day you wake up, the clock doesn't reset for abundance. Some people have this energy, this mindset of, okay, I did everything I did yesterday. That made me deserving of my abundance. Now I'm waking up, and as soon as I wake up, the bar is back at zero, and I have to do all these things to get there by the end of the day. And that's not true at all. It's always there. You do have the courage to truly hear the echoes of fear while telling it to go away. The echoes of other people's fears, and being able to see in their eyes the times that they're questioning themselves. Being able to bring people back down to earth. You are destined to be somebody that helps dismantle the corruption that has been allowed so long in this world, and many different categories, because these are collective. But you must honor, you must know. Spirit's saying you can't stop this fruition. You have no idea how divinely guided and protected and needed you are here. Spirit says, burn away the fear of disappointing. Burn away the fear of others needing to accept what you do, because the right people will understand. Be open to all of these new souls you're going to experience, because you have no idea. Excuse me, oh my God, I just kind of burped a bit. You have no idea when the one person that could change your life, give you a new opportunity, really is looking and seeing you. Spirit wants you to be very optimistic for your future. You are meant to shine a light on this world. You are meant to be seen. You are meant to be heard. So go get it. If you're interested in booking a personal reading with yours truly, and you're watching this on TikTok, somewhere around here, you're going to see a button that says book now. If you're watching this on any of my stories on my platforms, go ahead to the link in my bio, and it will be there. That's offprintmint.com. And if you're watching this on YouTube, you can go down to the description of this video, and I have it linked there. Also, if you want to see all my available services, check out the My Services tab on my website, because I do more than just tarot. That's what I got for y'all today, and I'll see you when I see you. Let's get it.